Alright YouTube, gonna show you guys what I've been up to since the hair video. And see, let's jump into Path of Growth. I was just playing around with this a little bit, right? So Path of Adventure. Now the Tear Glands Cave, obviously, saw me manualing that on the last video, right? Well, we've taken the runes that we got. Not the best, okay, but you know, I didn't get through all of the dungeon entries either. And I even had one wasted completely. So be aware that if you're trying to farm on the rollover and you have an entry active, even though you're in the reward screen and like, so you've killed the boss before the rollover happens, you're in the reward screen, rollover still hasn't happened, and before you get out of that reward screen, you want to be careful because it will take your entry ticket. It will use the next, for the next day. It'll use the next day's entry ticket. The one that you use to get into the dungeon is completely void because it's refreshed your entries completely, right? And it won't even count towards the daily bonus. The daily quest for going adventure. So bit of a scam there. I'm a little salty, but you know, it happens. Move on, right? Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit up the lava cave, level 15. You see, I've got it complete now. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm using. So you saw I went in on Fire Raven. Right? Everyone's hiding behind me right now. So what we're going to do is jump into the monsters and take a quick peek. Now, 82,000 power. I'm going to get into the runes in a minute, but you see I have skilled them up. Now what I've done is I spent some of the gems I got from summoning to I couldn't be bothered waiting anymore for gold to come in each and every day. I went in, I purchased the 13.5 thousand gems for 2.5 million gold, just so I could rush and get this guy up to Awaken 14. And then I used Devilmons that we've been saving from the start to skill him up, because obviously I only have enough shards to awaken him. Because you really, if you want to step into that 300k plus power range, you really do need that you really do need like the skill ups and everything together, right? I'm gonna make a special video just for like battle power at a later date, but I just want to show you guys like the jump in like ease and effectiveness, efficiency that's come from just this small quick change of throwing out a little bit of gold and gems and that kind of stuff, right? Sorry, throwing out a little bit of gems for some gold, just like 1 or 2 off, just to break into, let's see, we're at 304 with this weapon. If I swap weapons, oops, swap weapons, there's 308, 307 with the water weapon. I haven't actually replaced my dark weapon yet, so like if we have a quick peek, I'm still using like the lava heat, blunt, and ferocious madness research blunt weapons. So, you know, it is what it is, right? Anyways, let's jump into the actual dungeon after we have a quick peek at the monster, because I don't want this video to go on too long, right? We're already 3 minutes in. I haven't reset my Bastet yet. You'll see she's only +5 awakened, so I do need to reset her and then start using Devilmons and her leftovers. So I can't actually check how many of her skill ups I've got left, I think. Anyone down here? I can't remember, let's see. Bastet. Be a 5-star. Should have a few. Should be up here then, shouldn't it? Archangel, Ifrit, Valkyrie, Empire. It should be in the pieces zone, right? I just have so many. Alright, let's not worry about that. Anyways, I have quite a few pieces to evolve her with. Oh wait, can't I check with, no. Okay, so I have 0 out of 20 there. They are all into her skills right now. So, I guess we have 160 pieces, I think? Because it's 16 skill ups, 10 per piece, so 160 pieces for Bastet. And they're going to go into Awaken, and the rest will go back into her skill ups, and then I'll use Devilmons to get off. And that'll bring her up to a nice, pretty power level, right? And you can see, still using some basic runes here. Again, same as last video. But for now, efficient, effective. Pairing her with like Tion or Konamiya seems to work well. And then we're going to be using our tried and true Lyn. Her stats, crit rate, crit damage, you know, nothing to write home about, right? think she's got like a flat attack percent, and a crit rate 4, right? So like very bad kind of DPS runes overall. We'll just jump back to this guy and I'll show you his extended stats. So he's only got 74% crit rate, 119% crit damage, tons of room for improvement. I've just got him on full blade at the moment. I did get like a couple of nice rage runes, but I couldn't really pair them. Like when I tried to implement them, when I tried to get like rage blade, it was like 50% crit rate instead. And I was like, you know what? I'll just come back to it later, right? We'll farm some more runes. I'll come back to it later. You know, I'll fill him out later. Now, before I did his awaken and his skills, he was doing a lot worse than Lyn, right? Or actually, before I did his skills, even after I did his awaken, Lyn was just roasting him. But we should see a nice little change there. And as for Lyn, she's only plus 10 awaken. Obviously, we want to farm, at least I want to farm the Tier Cavern and... What's this one called? I want to farm the Lava Cave and the Tear Glands Cave for some more better DPS runes, right? For Lyn and our Fire Raven, respectively. Now, I am going to, let's see, I'm going to use the recharge. We're going to go in for a 3 for 3. Since you've seen the runes and everything, you've seen where they're at. Like I said, I went in on Fire Raven. All the Devimons I've been collecting. And you can, like, as far as, like, growing your battle power goes, you need Dark Weapon for this. Because I found that I like, for autoing this guy, I feel like the Reflect is really handy. Especially when compared with, like, your DPS. As you can see, Lyn's just died immediately. This didn't happen last time, so I guess we'll see how this goes. Karambit seems actually pretty good in general at dodging AoE stuff that come about, at least from what I've noticed. But we'll see what happens here. I don't know if this is going to be good. I feel like we're going to actually die or fight, sadly. This one's not going too hot. I just did 3 in a row and it was fine. But yeah, you can see how quickly the guy goes down. I am a little disappointed actually in how this one's going. Let's start again. Try again. But I don't want to sit here wasting video time. So let's see. Back to him. Let's try this again, shall we? I don't know what he opened with. Hopefully they get out of the fire this time. And the stat's just gonna stand there. I feel like a lot of the times, failures to auto dungeons comes from the AI just literally not doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? At least in my opinion. So we do have all three of them up and down this time. They seem to be doing a lot smarter this time around. You can see how quickly he is dying because again, this guy takes extra damage based on like attack speed and such. And I would like to think the reflex helps a bit there. The healing does help a little bit. The joy helps a lot. Now I did do this with water weapon as well. I'll swap my weapons so you guys can get like kind of an example, right? Of each weapon. I feel like so far out of the ones that I've tried, I've liked the water weapon and the dark weapon the most. I did try light weapon, but it was kind of whatever, right? It wasn't too amazing. Okay, let's see. We'll go water weapon. Right, how about that? Oh no, the archer died immediately again, just on the run-in. That's so. See, like that's so depressing when things like that happen. Like this is the kind of stuff I was dealing with like the Tear Cave, is that the AI just seems to love running into the initial attack, right? So we're gonna die because we're water weapon this time. Look at that HP. But yeah, I just want to show you guys, hey, and auto now. Again, I'd rather go back to the dark weapon though. So let's hit retry quickly.
You'll start from the saved point.
Try water weapon from the start. Hopefully it doesn't just one-shot the friggin' archer again. Come on, don't stand there. Nah, look, he's just standing there. You see how slow Sekhmet was as well. Look, if I don't initiate moving, the AI usually doesn't try to move either. That's what I find annoying. But like, there we go. He moved after I moved. So let me hit the button, see if they move after that. Oh, she's in the fire still. Rip. Yeah, so we're gonna swap back the dark weapon after this. But so far I've liked the water weapon and the dark one the most because they have more consistently cleared the dungeon. But you can see like the difference just having the Fire Raven up. I haven't even got his basic skill maxed yet. I still need like another 3 Devilmons, which I'm going to collect shortly.
From the saved point.
Okay, we're going to go back to Dark Weapon and get some of that reflect damage in there. Okay, at least it wasn't the Archer this time, right? But yeah, just wanted to showcase the difference between farming with a super defensive in, say, the Tigane Caves versus a nice speedy attack speed based clear. Well, I guess not really attack speed based clear. I'm kind of relying on his buff, right, to give himself the attack speed that he needs. His personal attack speed buff. Ooh, danger, danger. Look at that. Oh, I don't know if they're gonna do this. Oh, no, grip. Well, we'll see if they finish it anyway. But yeah, personally, I do prefer playing it safer, so I don't like babysitting auto farms. But at least this one's a lot quicker, right? On the bright side, this one's a lot quicker. I'm gonna tell you what, let's leave it with the stat like that. See if she uses the energy more efficiently versus having it on cooldown. Maybe it'll help him survive, right? But so far I've just had Fire Raven on sync instead, just because I was like, well, it's, you know, he's got damage. Let's spam it, yada yada yada. But you know what, for auto, maybe it's better to have Bastet on sync. Like I said, I've still been experimenting and playing with this. I'm going to be farming, I'm going to be like, I think 27 entries or something. So I'm just going to be using all those on this dungeon today to try and get some nice legends and heroic Swift runes. I'm going to throw them on Lyn, and if I can get a nice Swift set for Raven instead, I'd like to do that. I feel like I'd like to do like a crit damage, like crit damage Swift set for Raven, rather than the quick blade or rage blade. But I haven't quite decided yet. For Lyn, definitely, because Lyn's skill 1 is like based on her basic attack does damage based on the boss's speed as well, right? So the faster she gets that basic attack out, the better, in my opinion. So sadly, no legend runes for for the video, but you know, we've got a nice little showcase. I'm gonna cut the video there. Just want to show you guys what I've been working on, and yeah, I've boosted myself to 300k plus just with that. I'm literally just waiting for gold. I feel like a lot of you guys are probably just waiting for gold too, and yeah, I just spent some of those free gems from summoning, which personally I probably should have used them for like refreshing and things. In the long term, refreshing and stuff would have been a lot better, but I feel like I was starting to get a bit impatient because I did dip so heavily into professions as well, and I'm still trying to tearing myself between profession, getting master rank, and also working on the characters at the same time. And you know, the exchange center isn't always the quickest, so when it comes to like, you know, buying, selling, etc., things like that. So yeah, get into like battle power and stuff later on. I just want to show you guys what I've been working on, how I've been progressing my own account with these last couple of videos, and just so you guys don't see like some sudden jump in power, right? And then you're like, wow, what did he do for that, right? But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. We'll leave it there. Peace. Alright, YouTube, it's actually a little later in the day. I've done some tweaking to the lava cave team. I actually nuked my Sorin that I had built up so I could build up Helia instead, who was level 50 at the time, and she wasn't quite ready to use. So let's just do a quick repeat battle. And I'm using the water weapon because it's more DPS. I don't need to survive anymore. It just kind of nukes him real quick now. As you'll see here, it seems to be 100%. So, you know, don't take me at my word for it. I haven't seen it fail yet. We've done like 25 runs so far. Had the maroon bag's getting pretty full. Whoop, all this stuff. Whoops, daisy. There we go. But yeah, so they haven't failed yet. The DPS is there. Everything's there. Yeah. Look, we good. Hey, that looks pretty nice. No crit rate on the substats though. That's a shame. but I'm sure we can make it work. Oh, whoop. Must have accidentally ended it when I was clicking. Yeah, I'll show you guys the monsters in a second. I'll just, you know, figure I'll show you guys the runs quickly. They're like 20-second runs, so we've got like an extra minute getting added to the video from before. But yeah, you know, I did some quick tweaking. I was like, oh, I really need Kelly built up if I don't want to get kicked out of these other raids later on. So I'll just do it now, and I can throw into my dungeon teams as well. Oh, what? He didn't use a shield. Okay, well, I guess we have seen it fail once then. Never mind then. Well, actually, no, it won't fail. It won't fail, but it was like very close to it. Because he's got Endure, the water weapon, he does the damage himself. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. The fact that I can now just kind of speed farm Swift runes. And what else is it? Foresight runes, I think. I think it's Swift and Foresight. Might be Swift and Precision. Double check when we get out. But yeah, you know, just wanted to add onto this and then show you guys the what I've done. I did get another couple Devimons, so our boy there. Look at that, she didn't even need the shield. Our boy has a little bit more damage into him, but he's just been popping off now. Which was one? Yeah, Foresight. I thought so. Whoops.
You'll start from the same point.
Using what? Yeah, all in a day's work, eh? You know, we're now at like roughly 310 battle power, I think. Let's see. Whoop. Yeah. Open the, not the book. But yeah, that, no, we'll have to wait till we get out, unfortunately. But yeah, as you can see, the DPS, he's doing quite a lot more than I am, but so I was trying to use the dark weapon before, again, and it's just such little damage. Like, or I'd probably use the light or dark. Like, you know, I'd try the light or dark weapon, but they're just nowhere near my They're just nowhere near on par with my 3-star fire and water weapon. I feel like the water weapon is just more useful because it like reduces the damage output from this guy a bit, which kind of helps guarantee the run, I guess. But yeah, you know, got the Bastet going, got Fire Raven. I actually don't know his name yet. Haven't looked at what his awakened name is. Probably do that, eh? And yeah, you know, I was like, hey, that's nice. How nice of them to drop one of them. But yeah, as you can see, it's really super reliable. Don't have to touch it, don't have to micromanage anything. I'm looking forward to trying it out on the Earth Lizard, right? The tier, what's it called? Tier something cave? Tear something cave? Always forget. Tier Glands Cave, rightio. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it out on the big lizard friend. And in the meantime, so there you go, it's like 309 apparently. And if we have a quick peek at her runes, I just threw on a bit of focus runes. She's got some nice crit rate on her, right? Like it's like the runes actually have some decent it's like a flat attack rune. You know, I just threw her on what I had, right? What I could do. And I decided instead of going attack percent, I went with like HP defense percent instead of trying to build a DPS because I'm like, I was trying to build a DPS at first, so I'm like, she had like 18,000 HP. I'm like, she looks way too squishy. So I just like, you know what? Let's just use her for the utility that she brings for now, and we'll have at it. You know, my character can be the DPS or sub DPS / tank. She can be utility. She's got some crit rate, crit damage as well. 60% accuracy for now, and just, you know, I'll put like a proper set of runes on her once I farm them. Right? Is what I figure. For now, if it works, it works. Right? Nothing to fuss about. And then this guy over here. He's still rocking his, you know, I plus 15 his runes. I went in there. It's not optimal. I'll tell you what, like he's definitely not optimal, but it works, right? And it's going to allow me to farm the proper runes that I need. And he is, of course, 14 awaken. She is, I'm going to bring her to 10. I just need some more Breath of Life and a little bit more gold. So, you know, I'll bring her to 10 tomorrow. And the next step / goal is going to be Bastet. But yeah, anyways, going to end it there. Just wanted to tack this quick little bit onto the end to show you guys what happened in the last well, you know, since this morning. Anyways, catch you guys later. Peace.